So, this week we are going to talk about using a 5-gallon bucket as a drum. You may have been strolling down a city street and have seen a busker or someone playing a bunch of 5-gallon buckets, and they can actually sound pretty cool if you play them the right way. Now, how to play a 5-gallon bucket the right way is pretty subjective. What I often like to use when playing my 5-gallon bucket is a rubber mallet made from a drumstick and attaching on top of it a rubber bushing. There are a lot of different sounds that you can get out of a 5-gallon bucket. It depends on where you strike it, if you have the lid on, if you have it off. And one thing that I like to do is I like to have the lid partially on, and then when you strike it that way, you can get different sounds depending on what part of the lid you're hitting. In the end, you can come up with a lot of kick sounds, some tom sounds, and various other miscellaneous percussion sounds. Now, I have 30 different samples that I recorded from the 5-gallon bucket, and I've loaded them up in Battery 4. Here's what they sound like. They actually sound pretty good to my ears, but I'm going to go ahead and do some editing anyway. The first thing that I did was go to each sample and set the decay to whatever I felt was best. The next thing that I did was go to the master section, where I added some compression, some limiting, and some saturation. While these changes don't seem very drastic in the end, I do think that there's a little bit more diversity in each sample, and it probably will fit better in a mix. Well, that's it for this episode. If you like the sounds that I obtained, you can pick them up from my website for only $1. I'll leave a link in the description. As always, like, subscribe, and share, and I will see you in the next video.
Awesome!